Welcome back, people, to basically an update about what I've been learning with regards to Japanese calligraphy, symbols, and different things that I've been learning through Duolingo, the Japanese section through that. And yeah, I mean, I wrote these down from the app as I reviewed the app. There's a book icon for which you can learn and check out what you've been doing, the words, the symbols, etc. So I just wrote them down here. Next time I'm on the app, I'm going to write down how to say these symbols, and they do have them underneath the symbols. But some of them resemble, like this, let's say sushi, for instance. That's sushi, right? And then this is please. I'll show you that in a minute. Don't worry about that. This symbol to this symbol is rice and water. Okay, I've got to accept that that's what it looks like. Again, not been taught this in the book. Been taught this in the book, that in the book. Where's it gone? This hiragana. If I go and pull it back, this book here, the symbols that I've been practicing for calligraphy purposes anyway. I didn't intend to learn a language or how to say these words. It's just I sort of gone in that route, do you know what I mean? So cut me some slack a little, guys. So yeah, this is sushi, rice and water. And again, at the end, if you look at this symbol, this one here, and then this one here, identical, almost. For some reason, got a circle there. I don't know what that's for. I'm assuming that's sort of those diagraphs and diacritics. That's what that is. And then this one is, that's rice and water, please. This is green tea. This is green tea, please. Again, that pleased again. Same as that please over here. You see this? Okay, they match. And then we have this symbol, these symbols, which is it's water. But for some unknown reason, they put water first and then it's. So those two symbols there are it's, and that's meant to be water. But if I go on Google and search and type in English to Japanese and I put water in, yes, we get mizu, but we get one symbol called this. So I'm a bit confused which one it is. I'll have to research that myself, why it changes from this to this. I don't understand it. I think I've seen that symbol. I've seen that with that thing there. I think I practiced most of these, but again, we're using the diagraphs and diacritics here alongside these. Do you know what I mean? For it's water. Let me show you the word please, because I've matched this up. We're making connections, people. Here, if you get this please bit, please, there it is. And then you're looking for the verb, there it is. You look very closely at the verb bit there. This one here, we have a thingy triangle there. Yes, you can see that. Then we have all those symbols there match. Try and get that in. You can see that the verb, that one there to there, and then you've got a little circular little thing, and then a dash at the end, and then 197. That's please, the verb. So if we span out, we can check that against the triangle, that, and a little line. Happy days, that's please. Got it. Now let's have a look at this word it's. And if you look at this, if you look, get rid of those things, that's it's. Yeah, that's it's, those two bits. But you put it's at the end. Sounds like you, doesn't it? Let me find it's for you. That's IT, isn't it? So HHI. So HI. I've gone too far. There's that. Oh, there it is. It's. And it says on the it's, yeah, if you read that, on the it's, it says not used or translated in Japanese. Okay. And if you look at the it's that we have, which is this, meant to be this bit here, none of the symbols in this it's bit match that one, not one. And in the it category, not one of these match them either. So I'm a bit confused where this comes from within the app. If this is meant to be it's here, which is this, two dashes, this and the little thing dash. And again, they're using diacritics or digraphs here to convert the sounding of it. But none of those symbols match what's in the dictionary or for the it's word. Yeah, for the it's word or even the it word. Crazy people. But this isn't what's going to blow your mind. That if that hasn't already blown your mind, maybe you can help me with some bits with the water bit and what it means. I know mizu is water, okay? And when I see mizu, the wording mizu, I know it's water. What I'm trying to do is write down the symbol to mizu and say that's water. And I'll do that within the app, do you know what I mean? So I just thought to myself, I'll write what I see in Google, and Google has that symbol for water. But then it's not over there. That none of them correspond to mizu, which is, I don't know, people. Not unless that is a converted katakana version of mizu, and they've combined two symbols together. I don't know. You'll have to help me. What's going to blow your mind is what I found out, which is it's mind-blowing. So let me take you to the computer, let me get things set up, and then I'll start recording. And I'm gonna blow your mind. Anyone that's been learning Japanese might have discovered this already. Anyone that's new to it, then I'm gonna absolutely blow your minds. And anyone that's been learning Japanese but hasn't found this out, it's just phenomenal, and it's actually frightening to see what I found out. So to the computer we go.
Welcome to the computer, guys. And now I've done some research. I've got everything prepped and ready to go. But one of the things that I wanted to look for was this thing that somebody mentioned, and I've also read about it too, which is kanji. Okay, so I've researched kanji, and this is what I found. Now this is going to blow your mind. So let's go to the browser. I typed in kanji, and hopefully you can hear this. Let me just press it anyway.
Kanji.
One more time.
Kanji.
Kanji. Hopefully you can hear this, but that's how you pronounce it. Kanji. Hopefully I said that right as well. But yeah, after reading a little bit, a system of Japanese writing using Chinese characters used primarily in content words. Okay, so I thought, well, these are characters, blah de blah de blah. Okay, and then I thought, well, what is kanji? That was my next question. So in the next tab I said, what is kanji? Okay, and it tells me here, kanji are logographic Chinese characters adopted for use in the Japanese writing system. The term kanji literally means Han characters and refers to the ideograms that represent words and ideas. While they are foundational part of Japanese language, kanji work alongside two phonetic syllables, hiragana and katakana, to form complete sentences and written communication. Wow. I thought, okay, Chinese origin, ideographic nature, combination of characters. There's a lot to read there to go through it. And I thought, well, okay then, how many actual characters of kanji are there? That was my next question. How many kanji are there? There are well over 50,000 kanji, but only a fraction are used in modern Japanese, with the government mandated 2,136 Jeiho Ganji characters representing the core set for everyday literacy and education. Most native Japanese speakers know around 3,000 to 4,000 kanji, while a comprehensive Japanese dictionary, the Dai Kanwi Jiten, I think I've said that right. Don't say nothing, I probably have said that wrong, contains about 50,000 characters. most of which are historical or extremely rare. So you've basically got your katakana, hiragana, your diagraphs to each one of those setting, your diagraphs, something else and something else that changes the sounding of these, and you've got these which also plug the gaps for words that the Japanese haven't got symbols for. So they take it from they take it from the Chinese alphabets and also the Chinese symbol system to plug the gaps. Fair dues, and there's 2,136 to learn. They seem like the standard ones you need to learn. 2,000 of them? Jeez, that's how many there are. And I thought to myself, is kanji, because kanji sounds a bit like emoji, doesn't it? Emoji, kanji, same sort of thing. And I said to myself, I looked up, what does the word where does the word emoji originate from? The word emoji comes from the Japanese word for picture and character. It's a portmanteau that combines these two Japanese words to mean picture character or drawn character. The term was coined in Japan, but its resemblance in English words like emotion and an emoticon is a coincidence, not a shared origin. So it's similar but not the same. So it is emoji. And I thought, well, can you consider, his next question was, can you consider kanji the same as emojis? Answer is no. Kanji is the same as emojis, but they are related because emojis are inspired by kanjis and other Japanese writing systems. So kanji come before emojis. There you go. Didn't know that one. So I just went right down a path of research, you know what I mean? And I thought to myself, the only true way for me to understand kanji is to get a good book on the matter. And I've looked up books, and I've looked at this and I've looked at that, and the book I'm considering to buy is this one on Amazon, the complete guide to Japanese kanji, remembering and understanding the 2,136 standing characters, JLPT all levels. I suppose that's Japanese language something test, proficiency test, Japanese proficiency test. I don't know. Let's research what that means. Copy. No. Let's go learning Japanese, and then that, whatever that means. What does the JPL stand for? Okay, Japanese with tutor. Okay, what does this stand for? It might not come up, but let's have a look. What does stand for? Let's have a look. Japanese language proficiency. Oh, there's a guess for you people. I guessed that. That's brilliant, isn't it? So if you were doing that test, there you go. I'm just thinking about getting this book. Maybe you could suggest another one, maybe, but I think my mind is set on this one because I've looked inside. It looks kind of cool. If I zip down to the information down here, product details, there's 704 pages. Wow. And this has it's 18 quid paperback. So I'm thinking about buying that one. But to relate back to what we just seen on that water, it's water. I think it's this one. Show me. If I go to images, this blew my mind when I saw it. These images, what you see in here, are kanji, right? And these are symbols with things below it, right? Now I looked at some images. I looked at this one. What do we see there? If you see where my mouse is going, can I open as a different browser? Have I got choices? It's there, look, there's water. That's Mizu. There's water as a kanji. So that's Google. It was actually displaying the kanji version of Mizu. And there it is. That's the kanji for water. That's crazy, people. wow, I can see where it comes from. So if I need to, if Google and the dictionary and other source resources that I'm going to learn Japanese in hiragana and katakana, and the diagraphs in the other one, and also changing the syllable with the dots and bits and bobs, and also then kanji on top, I'm going to need to learn kanji, aren't I? It's whether or not I'm fully committed to learn all of the language. But I'm interested to find out, because let's have a look at some of these. Have a look. There's one for cat there. There's one for rain. There's one for wind. There's one for strength, think, sky, morning, night, winter, spring, autumn, death, beauty, star, flower. These kanjis. Uh, wow. It's sparked like a mind's. My mind's been blown apart, but it's open. My mind is open now to what these are. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you don't know about this, and I've actually educated you a little bit. Let me know. If you're inspired to learn this stuff, wait for my review. I think I will be buying this book just because I'm really interested now into finding out what these are. Kanji. So hopefully, people, you've enjoyed this one. If you've got any suggestions or ideas, or you think that I've said some words wrong, please tell me. I don't take it to heart, do you know what I mean? But please be kind in your comments. So look forward to seeing that review of that book coming soon, hopefully next week sometime. And I'm going to carry on using and learning through Duolingo. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble on, and I hope I did actually blow your mind with kanji. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. Bye.